Ladies and gentlemen,
It started as a dream
the dream of one man.
and turned into a cult of society.
The flat earth.
Is it true?
Is it round?
Is it flat?
Is it donut shaped? Join us as we search into the eighth wonder of the flat world.
Society.
Welcome.
Flat Earth conspiracy. What do you think about it?
What do I think?
What do you think about that?
I have an open mind. I'm very open-minded. So, it sounds crazy.
I think it's ludicrous.
Yeah.
I mean,
They're special, you know?
oh, they're special, all right. They're crayon munchers.
Right?
There's no doubt about that.
This is not something I can get into.
I tried, but my God, I mean, you can go back thousands of years, and people have found they knew the Earth was round.
Yeah, that's something interesting. In school, I was taught that they thought it was flat until Columbus, but no, there's plenty of models
There's
from...
plenty of evidence thousands of years ago that they had an idea that the Earth was round.
Yeah.
They didn't know how round or what the circumference was, but they had an idea that it was round. It wasn't flat.
They would say like it's pear-shaped, which it's slightly pear-shaped. It's a little bit smaller on the top, but
It's a sphere.
yeah, sphere. It's a oblate spheroid.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
I mean, so that theory has been around for thousands of years before they even proved it. But even the flat Earth theory, it's nothing new. I mean, this is actually, I think, don't quote me on this, because I know people out there who are diehard flat Earth theory people are going to try to correct me in every which way possible.
Yeah. You
Because,
might be stepping in it.
yeah, I might be stepping in it, but listen, this isn't my expertise. All I know is I think it's silly and full of caca, and this is why I think so. A gentleman by the name of Samuel, I think his name's Seaton, or I believe. Don't
Wait,
quote
he
me on
started
that.
the Flat Earth Society, right?
In 1950.
Okay.
He started that Flat Earth Society. There's only a handful of members. I mean, nobody really believed it. Everybody's like, yeah, you people are
Well,
kooks.
I couldn't tell if it was kind of like a tongue-in-cheek kind of organization.
I think it was.
in general. That
I
it was
think it
like,
was.
which to the point of like, the core of the Flat Earth Society is like seeing is believing. Like, sure, you think it's round, but that's just because someone told you, which I can get behind. Which is why I was ready to dive into this. And then you do like 10 seconds of math or look at a
Correct.
model, and you realize that the models aren't even compatible with each other, and then you're like, oh, this is...
They're so far-fetched. I mean, it is something straight out of, some fictitious, fantasy book.
I thought it was cool. There's a giant ice wall. So, like, if you look at the model of the flat Earth, which I'll pull up an image.
There you go.
Here's one example of a
Just
model.
one.
And you see I have a lot of tabs open here. We got a lot to get through today. But yeah, that bottom around the edge is Antarctica. It's like if you took the Earth and like peeled the bottom out and flattened it like a pancake, then that ice wall around the edge is said to be like cannot be passed. Nobody can get beyond the ice wall, and that's the edge of the Earth. But there's so many things about that model that doesn't make sense. It is cool. Wouldn't that be neat?
I can't even wrap my head around it being neat because there's so many imperfections about it. I mean, when you think about that, a flat Earth,
Yeah.
obviously it has to spin. You have to have something
I
that
don't know if
creates
it's-
gravity, but the flat earthers will tell you that gravity doesn't exist. It is made up and it's fake.
Yeah, gravity does not exist. And I think in some model, because there's not a complete consensus, even among flat earthers, of what model is perfect. But there's a lot of different examples. One of them is that the Earth is constantly moving up.
Yes.
So that when you drop something, it's not...
It's
something,
gravity
it's the
meeting
Earth.
it instead
Right.
of gravity pulling it.
Yeah.
I've
And
heard
some
that
people
theory
say
too.
that it's all electromagnetism, which doesn't seem to flesh out very well either.
No.
So...
I mean, I've heard the disk spins.
I haven't
I've
heard
heard
that.
that
I've
one.
heard that the sun and the moon spin above the disk.
I've heard
and
that
it's
one too.
A local sun that's
Correct.
not that far away.
Yeah. A matter of fact, one of the other theories is the speed of light. If the light moves so fast that a object that looks like a sphere would then become distorted and look flat because of the speed that you're going at it.
And what does that explain? The sun, the
That
moon?
the Earth is flat.
That
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't make any sense to me.
It has
Am
to. Yeah.
Am I stupid? Am I the idiot?
I'm just saying, this is what they're doing. They're just grasping at straws.
Yeah. What do you think happens to these people when they confront something that is completely antithetical to their theory? Something that blows it out of the water.
They just move the goalposts. That's all. Every time that they are disproved, they just come up with a different one. So they just keep moving the goalposts back further and further and further and further. I don't think you're ever going to tell them that they're wrong, because they'll just come up with a different reason as to why they're right.
Yeah, well, the one thing I kind of like about the Flat Earth Society is like their principle of like seeing is believing.
Mm-hmm.
Like nobody can really tell you that the Earth is round or flat. See for yourself. So I kind of admire that a little bit.
We've sent astronauts to outer space.
Well, the Flat Earth people sent a guy to
no.
outer space.
Oh, he did, and he sure did come back in a hurry.
Now this is Mad Mike Hughes. He made a steam-powered rocket by himself or with, his crew and launched it into space.
Houston, we've had a problem.
See, am I the only one who's like, I like that guy? I'm like, man, he really wanted to see it for himself,
It didn't just stop there. Here's another person trying to prove the theory of flat Earth.
We have a backup experiment. If you're seeing through this hole, through the next hole, and seeing the light at the backboard or at 17 feet off the water, the Earth is flat. If he's holding it up at 23 feet high and we're seeing the light, well, that's because the Earth's curved. So I should only be able to see it when it's at 17 feet. Okay, go ahead and drive down there, Enrique. You're gonna hold the light there. Enrique, how high is your light?
17 feet.
I mean, it's as, we don't see you, Enrique. Lift up your light way above your head. Interesting.
I'm as stupid as a stupid does.
Well, when something like that happens, you think that would kind of dissolve the movement a little bit? That, like, there's a verifiable experiment, you can do it yourself. Do you think that they gave up after that?
No, because they'll say something crazy like, well, it wasn't perfectly flat where you were standing. It was probably a slight hill, and therefore it threw off your experiment, and that's why you didn't have the results you thought. It'll be something like that, and then this guy will just believe it and keep on going, and he'll eat another box of crayons, and then it'll be something different.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Anything that they can find to prove that theory that the Earth is flat.
Well, I know in their model they have like a local sun and moon.
Sun is an elliptical around, well, the disk, and the sun goes out and around and comes back.
See, that's a different model than the one that I've seen.
So as the Earth is spinning flat, the sun would come in, that would be your day, and as it goes out, that would be your night.
Okay.
So there never can be a 24-hour sun.
Right. Yeah. I've heard that claim several times before.
And that was the whole thing of a certain expedition that just happened not too long ago, by a pastor and a YouTuber that decided they were going to raise money and go out and prove that their flat Earth theory was true.
Good. I'm all for it.
Watch this video. So in this video here, they set up all these cameras and they take pictures of the sun, because they're going to prove that there is no such thing as a 24-hour sun, and unfortunately, there sure is.
Oh, what a bummer. Imagine you spend your whole life and then you just one day
And
you
they
go and see
spent
it.
thousands and thousands of dollars to get here, set up all these cameras to prove that NASA is wrong, everything is a hoax, the moon landing is fake, and here it is, their bubble is bursted. A Mr. Campanella, I think that's how you say his name, admitting that his flat Earth theories is wrong.
So obviously you all know Jaron Campanella of Jaronism, one of the most popular flat Earth YouTube
Not
channels.
for long. All right, guys. Sometimes you are wrong in life.
You're not just wrong, you're stupid.
And I thought that there was no 24-hour sun. In fact, I was pretty sure of it. But I respect Will Duffy for being a stand-up guy, at least in the way that he kept saying it was true. I kept saying it wasn't. He said, "Do you want to go? I'll take you." And he brought me here, and it's a fact. The sun does circle you in the south. So what does that mean? You guys are going to have to figure that out yourself.
What the hell are you talking about?
Don't listen to my beliefs or my opinion. It shouldn't matter to you. But at least you should be able to accept that the sun does exactly what these guys said as far as circles the southern continent. So
No shit, Sherlock.
that's about it. I realize that I'll be called a shill
for just saying that. And you know what? If you're a shill for being honest, so be it.
No, listen, I'm happy for him. He went and saw for himself. The more people should do that.
Absolutely worthless. Just pissed thousands of dollars away.
You have no sympathy for these
None.
guys.
None. Just complete window lickers. I mean, I can't take it anymore with these guys.
I could see that. They're gonna hate you.
They can hate me all they want.
You're gonna see how many there actually are now.
It's a dead society.
So I think you would probably be comfortable saying there's nobody stupider than flat earthers, right?
Maybe fucktards?
Okay. Well then, yeah. But I have news for you. There are.
There are?
There are more stupid
So
people.
we're hopeful that there are more
Listen.
dumb people than the flat earthers.
You've seen the round earth. You've seen the flat earth. But have you seen the donut earth?
Shut up.
It's real.
It is not real.
Flat earthers now think Earth is a big donut. If you've always been one of those flat earthers who didn't quite buy into the pizza-shaped theory of the planet, here's an idea you can sink your sweet tooth into. The Earth is actually one big old Dunkin' Donut. According to Lad Bible, a flat earther with the username Varog back in 2012 posed this gem to the Flat Earth Society. I have a theory that the Earth is in fact shaped like a torus, a donut shape. However, light is curved, so we cannot tell.
And this just proves my theory that they are now dipping their crayons in acid.
And that one's too far even for me.
It's just insane.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's real. I couldn't find anybody who actually genuinely believed it. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
There are a few out there that are actually trying to pull for this, and I don't know how far it's going to go, but enough's enough.
Pyramid Earth, donut Earth,
Why don't we just make up any shape we want?
dildo Earth.
The Earth is now shaped like a vagina.
Yeah.
Why can't you see the hole? Because light bends.
Can't. So an interesting difference between the donut Earth and the flat Earth is there's no ice wall, but there is an icing wall.
There's an icing wall with sprinkles on the outside.
Yeah.
This way you can't fall off.
And there's no magma in the center. It's hot fudge.
It's hot fudge. If there's clouds in the middle, I guess it's a honeymooner. So with everything that you saw, everything that you learned on the internet, are you a believer or non-believer?
Sadly, I'm not a believer.
I am not a believer either.
Yeah, we can all tell.
But I'm more interested out there what you guys think. Do you like crayons or non-crayons?
Be nice.
I'm trying. Okay.
Are you a believer? Yeah.
Or a non-believer?
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe if you want to see more. Appreciate you guys watching, like always. We'll catch you next time.
Absolutely. Peace out.